Okay, let me just set up everything. I still got my I think my phone's upstairs. Oh no, it's right here. Everybody doing? Get this here. On. There we go. Be getting started soon. I haven't streamed on Facebook in a while. So we're here to talk about crypto, AMC, a lot of things. Oh man, a little tired. Anybody here? Let's see if anybody is here. I don't know. Not able to figure that out yet. 5. Here we probably have like 5 people here. I know I posted a lot of videos yesterday, so we got 40 people here already. Okay, perfect. I posted a lot of videos yesterday. Most people won't get notifications because I posted a lot of videos. But I feel like there's always so much to talk about, So much to talk about. All right. Yes, Shiba, hello. Hey, buddy. Hi. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for stopping by the stream today. We're obviously going to be talking about some cryptocurrency. That's what, the title of this is. I'm also going to be, buying some cryptocurrency today. I'm going to be looking into different positions. Let me change this up. Make sure I have the right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're going to be buying some cryptocurrency today. Let me bring this chat out. Second, just trying to get everything set up here. Everything situated. Go. All right, perfect. So yeah. How you guys doing today? Keep a new all-time high. I don't think it's hitting. It hasn't hit a new all-time high. It's just, is it going to a new all-time high? I would say no. Just because of the amount of circulating supply, I don't see it, pushing that high. I mean, it can always push up way higher on the market cap scale, but I mean, um, it's possible. If we see a full crypto bull run, then we could definitely see that. I just think this is a massive push, which I was expecting something big because of Kraken and being listed there. What do you expect for GME earnings? I haven't actually looked into it. I expect them to do, hopefully, to do a lot better. I mean, I just don't know what it was last time. I have to look into it a little bit more. So, I think no matter what the earnings actually are, we've said this in the past, past earnings, is that people are still going to hold the position. People are still going to believe in where it's going. And hedge funds are just going to continue to do what they do. So it's not going to be something that drastically changes the price, unless you have something that's just out of this world, which would be amazing. You see CRO going above $1 next week. Depends if we see more of a bull run next week. If we see something where we see a lot of positivity, which today we're seeing some positivity, I do plan on buying CRO right now, but I just want to take a look at the history a little bit, see where it is going at. I'm not going to go all in, but I am going to buy a little bit. So if I buy probably somewhere around maybe 1,000, that'd be about what, $600? Not $1,000 worth. Let's say $700. If I buy $700 worth, that'll be about 1,000. So I think that can be a good deal. All right, let's go with that. Having 1,000 CRO. I feel like I can get more than that, but I'm kind of getting I already had my feet wet by having it in crypto.com, but I'm buying some right now at where it is right now because I do see it hitting $1 in the near future, and I also see it possibly pulling back even more, and I would love to see that pull back more because I'll when I get my feet wet, I just buy and buy more as it does go down. So Shiba was definitely surprising to make a move yesterday. I was happy about that. Do you think Shiba pumping higher? Do you think Shiba pumping higher? It's tough to say. I think this pump is pretty big that we are seeing. I need to actually go back to my portfolio to see what it's up right now. Shiba being up 24% is a pretty high pump. Let's look at, go back here. Come on. Let's go to Shiba. Let's see what the actual price is because Coinbase Pro doesn't really show me the price. It's not popping up. Oh, man. Right there. There we go. It's a little bit easier to pop up. But yeah, I think this pump that we did see yesterday up to 5,500 was definitely a great move. And you start to see that come back, and now you're creating a double top scenario. So you're probably going to see it pull back a little bit after hitting this high. I got cats that are meowing right behind me. They're being weird. But I guess that's what cats do. But yeah, I mean, where we stand with Shiba, it looks like it's creating a double top situation. So we might see this pull back just a little bit, retest this area of 47 before probably decreasing a little bit more. So it's great to be able to see that when you have some positivity, you have some positive news, that people really get into it and buy more and more and look for a pretty decent sized pump. And that's exactly what we saw at some of these levels of 3,900, 3,700. Those were great to get in because if people made a ton of money from it, people put in $10,000 from it, you made a decent amount of money from that pump, So do you hear the cats at all? I don't know what problems are. I'm happy I'm off tomorrow. There's so many people are or in stores. Okay, that's great that you're off. Great that you get a day off right now. I thought that people will be shopping online because of like Cyber Monday, and I mean it kind of continues throughout the whole week. We hear the cat. Well, sorry that you hear the cat. I have a compressor on this microphone, so you're going to be able to hear it, but YouTube and Twitch shouldn't be able to hear it. Speaking of that, guys, if you want to, where's that? If you want to follow me on Twitch, definitely do that. Good morning, Hellcat. Morning. Oh, you hear it a little. Good morning, Jay Will. Thank you for stopping by. We got 3 people viewing on Twitch. Let me go ahead and add my Twitch channel link to here, just so that I can easily. Can I do a pop out here? I can do a pop out here. I can see the Twitch chat. I can see all the chats. That's good. What I wanted to see. I can like do a threer. Can you do like 3? You can do like 3 chats all together. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we got the Twitch chat. We got all the chats up. That's good. We like cats. Well, I love cats too. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. What do you think about LRC? LRC, I'm still holding. I haven't checked what LRC did. I did create a video yesterday on LRC, talking about the mindset behind LRC and what we're waiting for. But yeah, this is just gonna take a little bit of time. We are seeing a decrease in volume, which has been the case. We do see typical days of hold time 18. We want to see that continue to increase. Popularity has decreased a little bit from I think 31 to 32nd. and market cap is staying around the same. It's really hovering between that $2.75 to $3.25. That's where you're seeing a lot of that fluctuation. And as you see more and more people that are holding for longer periods of time, you're going to see that fluctuation start to diminish. So that's are better than spiders, more friendly. I mean, it depends what spiders. I mean, they're spiders are usually okay. They just crawl on you, and it's rude. Can't touch me. I hate this keyboard sometimes. Yeah. What do you think of? I read that. Good morning, Matt. Have you heard the FinViz GME short interest is over 100%? 100% opinions? No, I haven't heard that. That sounds very, very interesting. I've checked the stock market like twice today, so um, which I typically go into it at around 9 o'clock. So I'll build my watch list like I did yesterday, early in the morning. Today I woke up a little bit late. Um, you know how when you have a dream and then you wake up and then you forget what the dream was all about? That that has been how my life has been. But then for the past 2 days, I've been able to remember my dream, like step by step, everything that happened within that dream. And I wake up at 5:30 because usually I wake up at like 5 or 5:30 or something like that. Um, I wake up at 5:30 and then realize that I didn't finish my dream and go back to sleep and actually finish my dream, and then wake up. I woke up at like 7 today, which is something I don't normally do. It was kind of weird. I don't know if anybody has that. Has anybody dealt with that ever? I know this isn't really crypto or stock related, but it's always great to. Man. Oh yeah, Loopring uploaded a video yesterday showing how to deposit exchange so it can activate your layer 2 wallet. I'm swimming in Move profits. I told you guys about it weeks ago. That's great. Is Move a stock or crypto? I mean, hopefully you're not talking about this because if you told us about this weeks ago, it's not really making any moves from a while ago. I mean, this is 3:30. So let's see. This maybe if you're talking about this from where it was at $3 or so, $2.80, then yeah, I mean you definitely could see some decent sized profits. But crypto, I thought I recognized it. There's so many different names and stuff. What am I bringing up here? Let's see. I wanted to look at Coin Market Cap. Is this it? It's up 39%. Maybe this is it. Mover or which one? I don't know which one it is. So it's either Market Mover or Mover. I don't know which one, but let's go with this at 87 cents. This is up. It's down 66%. I don't know which one it was. It must have been the other one. So you said yep. So it must have been the other one, Market Mover. There you go. It's up 39% in volume. You're seeing a pretty decent sized increase there. Let's look at what is it? 1 million, billion, quadrillion. I'm never really a fan of these type of moves. Self-reported circulating supply, um, is not something I'm a fan of either. But you are seeing the market cap about 67 million, which is really low still. And yeah, I mean you can only get it on Pancake Swap. So if you're looking at it from you know way back when, let's go ahead and look at 7 days. You can see that this has increased quite a bit from that level. So you're definitely swimming in some profits there. That's good. I think you should show your screen on TikTok because people who don't know you will lose interest. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't have a way of doing that. I would have to get another like screen because right now I have a big screen here, which creates a huge glare off of this screen. If I just show my screen, then it's a like I don't know. It's very weird. I mean, I could probably put something in the background, like how a lot of other people do with like, what are you doing? It's the loudest meow I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, I probably should put something there. I got to figure out a way to do it. Um, you think Hood is going to continue to drop today? I believe that the share lockup ends today. I haven't actually looked into Hood since I made profit off of the IPO. I made some money off of the IPO literally like day one, and I was happy with making money. And I decided to get out of the position instead of get back or stay in it. So I don't even know where it's at, if it's at a good price point, because, well, it looks like it's been consistently dropping. Do I think Hood is going to continue to drop today? It doesn't look very positive. The and I would say that's starting to taper off, but it looks like the drop is getting more aggressive as we do see this drop down lower and lower. I think that for anything, when people do see certain buying points, certain dip points to where they could buy, I know $25 is always a great point, a psychological point that people will be like, all right, this is a time where we're going to get in, we're going to see this skyrocket, but really it could be a false break, just like we do see there. So I'm waiting for a turnaround. I'm waiting for this 15 moving average to increase a little bit, show a little bit of fight to push up to the 200 EMA, and then after I do see some fight, I will invest into it with a firm stop loss just in case it does come down. But I'm waiting for this thing to really make a move. And I know people don't want anyone to invest in Hood. They don't want anybody to invest in Robinhood. But I just want to make money. So do I believe it's still going to come down? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. So right now it's looking like it's going to be a down day, but it always has grounds for reversal. Yesterday was a decreased day, falling down to $27.07. But if I had anything to say about it by just looking at candlesticks, by just looking at charting, it doesn't look solid that it's going to have a strong day. I mean, you probably, if you're going to have something to where it's a really strong day, you want to see it break this retest point, probably 29. If it can break that and push past 30, I think you could see something really strong in the next few days, next few weeks. So that's what I'm pushing for, because this bottom of 25, seeing a slight increase off of 25, it's not showing me enough to actually break out. I just read KuCoin update. Crash off. So Carl wanted to be heard today. See, that's not Carl. That's Daisy. That was your cat. Sounded like it was outside my window. Yeah, this cat is like right here, and she meows so loud. Not Carl. Carl, he has like the softest meow in the world. Uh, did you see NVAX? I'm gonna guess that that's a stock, because maybe it's something that did started to move today, and it might have been on my list. It wasn't on my list. So the way that it dropped from 229 all the way down to a low of 187, that's understandable. I mean, if you look at the detail here, a lot of times things will touch and bounce off of the 200 EMA, and that's exactly what it really did. It fell down to about the 200 EMA, close to a touch point, and now it's starting to come back. You see it up 4%, and I expect it to break up to at least where the 15 moving average actually is. So if you're seeing this run, right, you're going to see this run where it is, and currently it's at 201. You can see this run all the way up to maybe 208, 210, possibly within the day. and it might be a pretty positive day off of that. Just looking at the charting, looking at simple movement and simple bounces off of these levels here, certain resistance or support levels. So that move is aggressive. That fall is very aggressive, and I don't know how it fell like that. If it did just fall like throughout the whole entire day. Let me actually shrink this. Yeah, that dropped heavy at the end of the day. So it was more consolidation than anything throughout the whole day until this point to where it dropped heavy. Did find a point to where it had a support, which you would have made a decent amount of money on the way up or down, whatever you wanted to do. But it looks like something that could be a point to invest into and set maybe a little stop loss just in case it does come back. But yeah, if you see that drop down to maybe a level of 180 again, it probably will find another bounce close or off of that 200 EMA. Yeah, how many minutes are we in right now? All right, we're 11 minutes in. We have 196 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. If you could hit the like button, that would be great. I really appreciate it a lot. Also on TikTok, if you guys want to double tap your screen, I want to do like giveaways for like top gifters and stuff like that, but I haven't thought of a process to do that. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, feel free to do that. We have 196 people or 200 people on YouTube. If you have a Twitch account, go over to my Twitch. Follow me over there. Actually, I didn't even post it on my. Even post it on here. Let me post it on here. Sorry. Yeah, follow my Twitch. Here you go. Yeah, that's what I'm showing. 11 minutes. Yeah, I want to do like something where it's like, farm is getting really boring. That's good. When it gets boring, that's when people start to get out, um, and then you'll start to see it blow up because you'll see all activity and all popularity, dwindle down. It'll be flat, and then all of a sudden, it'll just take off. That's what I want. I want farm to be as flat, to be as boring as possible, so that it does decrease down to a level to where maybe $40. Like I would love that because yes, I will buy so much more. It's increasing slightly. It's just not to the level that people want it to be, you know? Um, so yeah, here you go. Here's my Twitch link. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, make sure you click on that Twitch link and go over to Twitch. Follow me. You can come back to YouTube if you want. If you like Twitch better, stay over there. I read all the chats there, and then when I go to members only on YouTube, if you want to go over to Twitch and comment and chat it up, you can definitely do that, as well as the Discord group. I started a live stream chat in the Discord group, so if people want to chat over there, I know most people that are in the Discord are on YouTube and maybe will be members on YouTube as well. So it's easier for you to just do it on YouTube. So I appreciate that. Farm needs the volume. It does. But before it does, I want to see it uh, mornings with Matt. Yeah, that's basically what it is. um, yeah, I want to see it fall down hot tub streams. Come on now. That's not a thing. I do like hot tubs though. I haven't been in a hot tub in a while. I think since vacation maybe. And that was in I don't know when. I don't remember. We went to South Carolina. When we went to South Carolina, yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, definitely do that. If you also want to join the Discord group, that link is in the description. There's a lot of people in the Discord, and I want to grow that to something where it's more active. I post all my gains, which I don't think I posted my gains yesterday. Actually, I posted all my gains. Yeah, I made like $88. I was up quite a bit. It was 100 plus. I think no, it was $200 that I was up. I ended up losing money on a trade that I walked away from, and it wasn't smart for me to do that because I needed to walk away to get something. but then I came back and it was down a little bit, and I didn't set a stop loss, so that was my mistake. But yeah, I was up $200+ yesterday, and ended up 88, so I'm cool with that. Just stopped streaming after that largest loss. I was like, all right, well, or sorry, not stop streaming, stop investing. Makes me feel like I've been doing it wrong this whole time. What? The other day on Solana, I sold spent $50 oh, for 4K. Post Moash, you'll find me drunk passed out. Probably. I mean, it's gonna be pretty exciting when this thing actually does happen. When everything takes off, it will be so exciting when it does happen. Let's take a look at the biggest movers today, because that's what we want to know is what's moving today. So let's look at things that are moving in the last 24 hours. Shiba Inu is on the top of the list, up 33%. Look at this. We have OMG Network, which I talked about in my latest video as a position that is a buy right now, or was a buy at that point. It still is a buy, I think. It got to a high of $20. I see it, at these levels, and I see the way that it can move, the popularity that it does have, and also the total supply that's out there. 100% of the total supply is out there, even if it is 140 million. I think it has a lot of a big potential, very large potential to increase to 20, 30, 40, 100. It can increase to a decent sized dollar figure. And I definitely see that as a buy. So I bought about 80 more. I have a total of 100 OMG network coins. And if it does decrease more, which I would love to see it at, $5, which I don't know if it will, I will buy more, maybe another 100. But yeah, right now I'm sitting on 100 coins. It's worth about $900. Did increase from the last time I talked about it, which I talked about it at like $8 and like 30 cents or $8.20. So it has increased, and actually went above $9 at that point as well. What's up, Cage? How you doing? I got 4K CRO. Okay, at 68. Did I mess up? Got the 4K CRO card. 8 cents. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about you got 4K of CRO at 68 cents, I don't think you messed up. You still own ZOM stock? Yes, I do. Not performing well. Still own ZOM stock. Let's go to ZOM. Yeah, ZOM. It's not performing well. It's down 2%. It's something that I'm holding for a while, and I'm looking for a really big increase. And now I actually see the low. And yes, I could put more money into it if I want to, but it's already lost a ton of money for me. I mean, a ton of money for me. Every dollar that this goes up, I would gain $7,000. So obviously anything above 90 cents, which it has been up to $1.90, it has been up to $2. We expect it to get up to some of those levels as we do see, big bull runs. But it's definitely tough to take in. As I look at this, it's really tough to take in. I want to exit some so bad. No more dollar cost averaging for me. Yeah, I understand. I totally understand. Um, yeah, I've been in it for a long time, and usually when you get in it for this long, you miss the runs because the runs that it did have. Let's go back and just look at the days, and we could see here. Actually, let's go back and look at hours. We could see as we did, approach some of those highs there of around what $2. It slowly decreased. We did see a couple of pushes up to the 200 EMA, but we've been really below the 200 EMA like this whole time. We've been, we kicked up to 80 cents, got close to my cost average, which I was actually looking for my cost average because I felt as though the increase was too strong. But this is something that is being heavily shorted. So I don't know if I would have, pulled out. It's just something that hits you a different way. When you're down for months, it hits you a different way when you get back to break even, to where it's like, I don't want to be down again. I've been down and I could have used this money for something else. And that's right. I could have taken, what was it? $8,000, no, $7,000, $6,000 or so. I could have taken that and put that into other investments to where I could have possibly made, $500, $1,000 a day, rather than letting this sit here and hope to gain $7,000. Right. And I know that eventually it will play out and it's more of a long-term play. It's just you've been negative for so long that it starts to hurt. You know what I mean? It sucks to feel that way. And even somebody that's as experienced as I am, or even more experienced, feels that way. If they've been down for so long, it's the mindset. It's like, okay, well, if I get back to break even, I'm out, or if I lose everything, I lose everything, because you're down so much that you might as well continue to hold and continue to play the play, right? It just, it hurts you deep down inside. At least it does for me, right? But sometimes you have to remain strong, because those plays that you do see that are negative for so long, just remember, like I was negative for AMC. It went from $12 where I invested into down at $10. I invested more in at, I think, $7, which I brought my cost average down to 9. And then it decreased all the way down to 5 and 4 and stayed there for like a month or so, or a month and a half, before increasing a heavy amount, right? That's where my mindset got screwed up, because in the beginning I had, what was it, 2,000 like 900 shares, and it was my mindset that got everything messed up. I was just like, oh, well, you know what? It got back to break even, or it got a little bit above break even. How about I just, take this out, and then if it does come back down to $4, then I can, let it run. I ended up putting that money into GME and let it sit there, which was a good thing to do, is to put it into GME to kind of share the load there. But still, I think it would have been better, because GME was already at a highish point. It, obviously increasing to over 100. You can still see a double, triple, quadruple, but from AMC to $8 to 80, you're seeing a 10x, right? So it was just a tough time. And if I didn't have that, to where it did decrease so much, it was like down, what was it, $5,000, $4,000, $5,000 for like a month and a half. And then it started to increase, and obviously blew the hell up. And I hate it so much that hits you a different way, because then you start to go, okay, well, I'll sell at break even and wait for it to come back down. And that's not the mindset you really want to have. You want to make sure you play the play so that it goes to where you want it to go, BNGO. I haven't looked into it. Let's look at the BNGO. Sorry for the long-winded answer and all that. I appreciate everybody listening to me. This is down a heavy amount from where it was at $6.38 in beginning of November, has decreased all the way down to $3. Let's see where this is actually going right now. So it looks like $4 was a low point. Let's see if I could find a touch point for a support level. If we look back a year, this is one of the lowest points. Looks like a gap fill. Looks like a pretty decent gap fill that you haven't seen. So you might see a little bit more of a decrease down to some of these levels here, because you haven't seen this full fill of this gap. So that's what I would go with if I was looking at that, because I'm not seeing any other support levels down here. I'm just seeing a constant level for it to decrease. However, you could see some potential chances for growth, but you have seen a false breakout here. So, you know, don't take it as if it's going to bounce off of this level, because it could, but you want to set a support or a stop loss just in case that does happen. So maybe a stop loss down here at this lowest level of $3.72 before you end up making a move. I'm down 45% on ZOM. I'm down quite a bit on ZOM. Over 50%. It's close to 50% now, because 50% would be 45. So it's over 50% that I'm down on Zom. Think AMC ever going back to the 50s? Yes, I do think that way higher. The sector is going to take over pharma, BNGO. Well, hopefully you're right. Um, Again, I think you're probably going to see a little bit of a gap fill before you see that. But this large increase that we saw here was because of everything that was moving because of the squeeze. The potential squeeze because it didn't finish with GME. Any new cryptos that have caught your eye? Not brand new cryptos. I do like Krill, KRL. I do like that position. It's at $2 right now, only has 40 million supply, and it does have a little bit of popularity. So once Coinbase, does its thing, and you see a lot of people get into it, you're going to see that probably fly quite a bit. So I invested in that position, and I bought 100 more. I currently have, I think it's 250, and I think I should probably get a little bit more because I do see that as something that can grow more and more every day. But yeah, currently at $2, I think that's a good position. OMG Network is a great position as well. I talked about these two positions on my last video. If you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed to there, go ahead and do that. I did post a video talking about new coins to buy right now that are a buy right now. And no way am I saying that you need to absolutely buy it. Hello, Grood. Hello, how are we looking, Matthew? We're looking pretty good. So I started a live stream chat on my Discord. So if you guys want to sign up for Discord, the link is in the description. I'm thinking of doing like, and I don't know, I'm kind of spitballing here with all these ideas, but I'm thinking of doing something basically like an audio thing. So I have the audio here to where I can hear you guys, and we can always chat and chat it up. And then if it ends up being a clean chat, we can actually include you in the video so that the audio comes through the video. I had to call ambulance. I did see that you had to call an ambulance for your wife. She had been taken to the hospital. Yeah, blood sugar was low. Is she okay? One of the people. And please let me know if she's okay. I know I didn't read everything. I saw that come across my screen. Enjoy your channel, bro. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. When people say, that you appreciate what I do. I mean, I do this, to help out, everybody that's out there. I'm not saying that I want you to invest in everything I'm investing in. I just want people to change their mindset. There's so many people that have that mindset to where uh, you want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, and you depend on other people to give you a 1% or 2% raise. And when inflation is 5% or 6% or whatever, it's just not enough. It's not enough to keep up. While you have, I remember when I was a kid buying, bags of chips for 25 cents, and I don't think you could find, uh, then it went up to like 50 cents, and now every bag of chips is like a dollar or something. And that just shows the level of things that are increasing. And it's not just chips that are increasing, it's everything across the board. I'll give you an example. My wife went to the grocery store for 10 things. I think it was 10 things, 10 or 15 things, right? Not expensive things. We thought it wouldn't be expensive. She came back and it was $90. And she was like, what in the world? Why does this cost $90 for these? Like, we were making 2 dishes for Thanksgiving, and we ended up spending $90 on 2 dishes worth of food. How does that make sense, right? How does that make sense at all, right? And when you're looking at people that work a 9 to 5, because I work a 9 to 5, I don't want to be stuck with, oh, well, you have to hit this certain goal for um, this person that is basically dictating every move that you make, and basically saying, hey, if you hit this goal, we'll give you 1% raise, we'll give you less than inflation if you hit this goal. It's stupid. I think it's just totally dumb, to where I'm just like, don't even give me the raise. I don't want to hit any goal, because if I do extra work, I'm getting a 1% raise. Like, what the? I can make more than 1% in a day. I can make way more than 1%. Um, just buy everything from Walmart. It's cheap there. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, we don't really go to Walmart much because Walmart's a little farther away. Um, but yeah, I mean, we go to a giant grocery store and it was $90 for everything. It was just super expensive. I'm really trying to get out of a 9 to 5, um, and not saying that I don't like what I do. I do. I just don't think you're appreciated for the things that you do. While you're, I saw a TikTok. What was it the other day? It was like, it was talking about how 9 to 5 like mentality, and it was like uh, if you do this extra, you do this extra work or something like that, or if you do a a good job at your normal tasks, we have this great thing to where you do more work for the same amount of money. It's a little ridiculous. It's like I did a great job. Well, let me give you more tasks. Okay, that sounds great. Let me get some more things to do uh, on my plate and not make any more money for it. And then when you do end up getting a raise, it's like 10% and you get a whole entire new job added to your job. It's just ridiculous. It's like, what in the world? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's insane how little buying power a dollar has now. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Funny thing is, I was an extremely poor child. Like, I mean, our family was insanely poor. A lot of people don't know my story and think that may have come from wealth, but I haven't at all. I was the first person in my family to go to college, and to get 3 degrees on top of that is insane. I give myself a round of applause, a pat on the back, right? But I also look at the past, and when I was a kid, I would go summers only eating off of a dollar, where I would spend a dollar and eat the whole entire day off of $1. That would last me the whole day, and now I can't even buy a box of pasta with a dollar. I mean, you can if you buy the cheapest brand possible, which is good. I will do that, but it's so sad that uh, in the past I would buy like a full box of pasta and it would be like 15, no, 40 cents or 50 cents, and then be able to survive off of the whole entire day off of $1. And now I can't go to the store without spending at least 20. It's like when I give my children an allowance, I feel like I'm gonna have to give them a 50 spot every time, and that's gonna horrible. It got to a point to where I asked someone to shovel my snow, and uh, they didn't want to do it for $20, but it like I guess the price of people to the snow was heavy, so I understand that, but the price for shoveling snow must have gone up because I offered a lot more, and they were like, yeah, I'll do it. Never hate on the 99-cent pasta. The, uh, yeah, exactly. Through a lot of rough times. All right. Anyways, so let's look at some top movers for the stock market. I know we talked about a bunch of different things here. So yeah, we have a couple of good movers today that I'm probably gonna try and make some money off of. Up 76%. That doesn't look good. It looks like it's coming back pretty hard. Um, and when you do see things like that, that just means it's not going to hold those levels. So a 558 is probably some of the highest levels that it could get to. But if I do see a point to where it does bounce, it's firmly below the 200 EMA. So you might see a bounce above the 200 EMA, or you might see a continuation of that downward trend. It shows a very bearish trend as it is. The 50 moving average is below the 200 EMA. So I don't really like that. So that's why I go through things and just understand patterns. I do like the way that this is moving throughout the day. So, or throughout the after hours market and the pre market. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. I'll keep these on my watch list. Same thing with this. I mean, it's definitely moving quite a bit. You would be chasing it a little bit, but this is where you set a stop loss, maybe a break even point, whatever you want. I really don't like the stop losses and all of that stuff for Webull, because for Fidelity, I can easily set a stop loss just by clicking on it and set a stop loss. Like I can put a sell at a certain point, so I can be like, all right, well, I want to sell either here or here, and that seems to be good. But I tried to put a limit order. I tried to put a stop loss in manually, and it ended up selling my position at the current price, which was stupid. So I don't like that. But yeah, that looks good. I'll have to go through a lot of different positions here. This doesn't really look strong to me. Is on a positive trend, but it doesn't really look strong to me. But there's a lot of different things that are up, 30+%, 20%. I just want to see some positive moves and see some potential. So that's what I'm viewing there. But let's go back to my account has actually dropped, pretty substantially from AMC. I guess AMC is down quite a bit, down to $36. Every dollar that drops, I lose $900. So I'm down from $50 or $53,000 to $42,000 because AMC has dropped so much. But still holding on to AMC. It's still decreasing in the after hours market. They can do what they do, but we're still going to do what we do, right? That's what it's all about. Anyways, let's look at some what we were looking at, big movers for the crypto markets. Right now, the crypto market is up 3.5%. I don't know what's going on here. Is up 3.5%. Happening here? Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, the crypto market is up 3.25% today, up to 2.66 trillion, which is down like over, I think, the last month or so. But you do see Shiba Inu is leading the way at 32%. The last 7 days, up 23%. You have Luna that's up about 17%. That looks really, really good with 391 million circulating supply. Stacks is up about 15%. Tezos, I did see, was up 14%. And I said that, interest earning positions were ones that you should probably make a move into. And this was one that was down below $5 to like $4 or so. And it was definitely a moneymaker. And I wanted to make a move, but I didn't make a move. So I'm a little upset at myself. You do see Dogecoin that's up about 8%. Litecoin that's up 7%. That's good to see. Back up to $213. Look at the last 7 days. Some big movers for the last 7 days. Gala is up quite a bit, up 68%, but currently down 6% today. Luna, obviously up quite a bit. Basic attention token, BAT, I've never heard of that, but it does look like it's moving quite a bit. It's up 49%, down 5% today, though. Anchor is up 21% in the last 7 days, but down 5% today. I do hold that. Mana is up 15%. So there's a lot of positions that have moved quite a bit. Availability on Kraken for Shiba. I have seen that. What's causing the Shiba and Dogecoin pump? Yes. That's the reason why, is the availability for Shiba and Kraken. So the listing on Kraken is something that's pushing the price up. Just with more availability, more accessibility, that just makes it easier for people to buy, and then you'll see a price spike, and that's exactly what we saw. Yeah, Doge, I really don't know. Doge just has a random pump today. You are seeing that make a move. I think it's up 8%. Is that right by saying 8%? Yeah, it's up 8%, 8.6%. Good morning, Matt and family. I got into Dogelon Mars. Matt, is that good investment? I've heard about this, and I think I've looked into it one time. Dogelon Mars. Currently up 129%. Is it a good investment? I would say no. Is it can you see a massive increase from it? Yes, you definitely can. Currently it's around that $1 billion mark, for market cap, which is kind of concerning for me. Things that don't have as much popularity as things like Shiba Inu, especially with so much supply, it's kind of a a worry for me to see it up in that $1 billion mark. because that's usually a sign to where it starts to, pull back quite a bit. But it is up 128% in the last 24 hours. That's great today. And you could see, what's it? 1 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Currently sitting with, what is it, 555 trillion coins that are out there. So I mean, it has potential to continue to grow, because I look at anything that's within that average of 1 to 10 billion, as a good point. But right now, it's around 1 billion on that lower side of average. So it starts to get me. And if you're looking for a large jump, you're probably not going to see the the largest portion to that jump. Right, you can get this on KuCoin, you can get it on Gate.io, you can get it on so many different platforms. So you've missed the beginning stages of this. This could make a huge move, but you missed the beginning stages of it, and it could be something a lot bigger. But investing maybe $100 or $1,000 into it could get you something more, or it could also get you something a lot less. So you might want to just look at the overview. I think this is the last day. We have seen a massive increase over the last day. Over the last 7 days, we've seen some pretty big movement. So Brave web browser by .com. I remember correctly. Bat is Brave web browser. It's private. Firefox. Huh. I didn't know that. I learned something new today. AMC. I was in Dwack for a little bit. I made a little bit of money off Dwack. Uh, that's where the money is made. Microcap. Yeah, that's where a lot of the money is made, but that's also where a lot of money is lost. Um, uh, seeing some of these larger um, these larger supplies with lower market caps. Um, yes, that's where the money is made, but you have to understand where's the level that people will sell, people will pull out. And a lot of times when you see it at 1 billion, you see it at 2 billion, you see it at 3 billion, you start to see a pattern. And yes, it can massively increase to a level of where Shiba Inu is. It can, but who's to say that that will actually do that? Do you know what I mean? So if you put $1,000 in there, you could be risking $1,000, or risking, I guess, maybe 500 if it does come back and pull back 50%. Then a lot of people, when they see that, they end up pulling out because, or they don't pull out, they hold on to it because it's like, all right, well, I already lost 50%. Why not leave the rest in there? You know, that's where you get 1,000 X's. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Um, the trick a lot of times is if you see things that have a lot of popularity that you can only get on, like, say, Pancake Swap. A lot of times those are the ones that can make a huge move. Like right now, I think even if you do look at was it Safe Moon? If you do look at Safe Moon, and I don't know how much their supply actually is, I guess it has decreased a little bit, you know, down to 585 trillion, but you're still seeing 585 trillion. I thought they have like a massive burn rate, but the popularity hasn't been up. But you can see here that the market cap's at 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion is absolutely, it's not huge, but it's above that level to where you're like, okay, um, this is now at an uncomfortable level for me. It can get a lot higher because it has been a lot higher with more popularity, but you're looking for positions that start out on, like, say, Pancake Swap, and you can start getting them on other platforms eventually. And then you start to see that massive growth. But if it gets up to a higher market cap of 1.8, 1 billion, half a billion, you want to see these at a lower level of like 100 million. If you could find things that are at 100 million, you're definitely going to see some movement there. I risk $600, around 40K. Well, that's great. Are you still holding on to it? Guys, What in the world is going on over there? Did anybody hear that? Sounded like the cats were fighting. Sounded like the cats were fighting with the dog, actually. Yes, you heard it. That was weird. Every coin come from a story like Loopring did. I don't think every coin comes from a story like Loopring did. It's tough to see coins take off the way Loopring does or any other coin takes off because coins are based on popularity. They're fully based on popularity. And spiders, no, they're fully based on popularity. And if you don't see the popularity in them, you're not going to see them run like a Loopring or like a Shiba Inu or like a CRO, whatever it is. Damn spiders. Again, no, they're not. Still holding, took profits along the way, about 10K so far. Okay, perfect. If you risked $600 and you're up to 40K and you didn't take a little bit, I think that would be dumb. And I think you did a great job by taking 10K and now you're able to spread it into different areas. So amazing. That's amazing news. That's what I want to hear. I always tell people when they're new to a lot of these situations, when people were in Doge, they were like, "Oh, I made $86,000, or I made $100,000 from Dogecoin." Um, hey, how's OMG looking? It looks pretty good from what I saw the last couple of minutes. But yeah, there's a lot of people that had $100,000, and I was like, "Look, you made um, you made over $90,000 from this investment. You invested $1,000, and now it's up to $100,000. Take out some. I understand what it can be, but take out some because what you're doing is now securing your profits, putting your profits into other areas, and now you can grow your account a lot more while still holding Dogecoin, right? Same thing for the Dogecoin millionaire. I think that was the stupidest thing that he could have possibly done. If you go from investing $180,000, which is already a lot as it is, $180,000 to $3 million, take out your investment plus, maybe 5 times or 4 times or whatever, get to about 1 million, maybe 2 million, put that aside, put it into other areas because now you have millions of dollars to be able to invest in other areas. And I know it hurts because you see the Dogecoin millionaire sell and you take away future value from maybe his channel, but you're still showing that he supports it by holding $1 million worth of Dogecoin. And then if it does come back, you put more money into it and look for that run up a little bit, but you're still pocketing $1 million or $2 million out of it, right? So it makes no sense to hold on to all of that for the lifetime of you holding. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's smart. I think the smartest thing for you to do is to play it out. If you truly believe in the position, you still hold some, just like I did with what is it, Gitcoin. I thought Gitcoin was going to come back at 13. I think it was a premature sell, but I think I thought Gitcoin was going to come back, and now it's back down to 16, which I could make another investment into it, which I would be investing in higher than what I did sell at. I'm waiting for it to pull back a little bit more before I put in another 100. I thought selling 300 was a little bit high. Selling 200 probably would have been the right move. So I'm waiting for this to pull back. Hopefully, it can pull back to $10. And if it pulls back to $10, I'll be happy and I'll put more money into it and let it sit there, because then that'll mean that I can buy 100 more for $1,000. And even if I did want to buy, I pocketed an extra what was it, 2,000 some odd dollars, close to 3,000 maybe. So it's always great to take out some and then put some, or take out some and leave some in there. Yes, I just got into Gala at 40 cents. That's awesome. Most projects are built on Ethereum there too. Anyone saying there is a Ethereum killer? 100% wrong. No such thing. Yeah, I'd agree. All right, guys. So we are now, I didn't even go to members only. I'm sorry for all the members. But we are now at 9 o'clock. So if you guys could hit the like button, I don't know how many people are here. Please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I would love to get to 150 likes before I end this outro. Also, I appreciate anybody that has, followed me on Twitch, which I gained one new follower over on Twitch. Oh, is it White C3 LL or II, one of the two. Thank you for being a follower over on Twitch and having 5 viewers over on Twitch. I'm really happy with people that are over there. So thank you for watching on that platform. If you want to follow me on that platform, please do so. The link is in the chat, as well as following my my Patreon. I post a lot that's on Patreon, so definitely go ahead and check it out. We have a lot of different posts that are on here. I don't know how to get to my posts. All of my scheduled posts, my public posts. What we're gonna see here is, we have a bunch of different people, a bunch of different posts that we do post about different things. So if you guys are interested in that, being a part of all this, how to day trade for a living, different crypto posts, definitely go ahead and subscribe to that. And remember, I'm very transparent, so I will show everything. At the end of the year, I'll show you how much I do make from my business, so that'll be fun. But yeah, 195 people here, almost at 150 likes. Thank you everybody on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. But I'm gonna get out of here. Got to get to my 9 to 5 and put in some work over there. But I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.